Hey folks, this probably isn't my typical 2 minute thought, but it is a thought I'm currently having. Um, Business owners, entrepreneurs, um, we can get very caught up in our work. We can get very caught up in being passionate about the job, very caught up in the detail. It can be a tough slog. There are pros and cons to running your own business. There are pros and cons to being the boss. There are pros and cons to making decisions. We had a thing happen this week that I think maybe it's because we were so busy at the time, the headspace I was in. I think this impacted me a lot and came at a really nice time. So, a team member that works with us on a freelance basis, works with us on international projects. Um, they've worked on, I'd say, 3 or 4 projects with us. They're really good, very good safety professional, well regarded by all our partners. Clients enjoy working with them. So they're a no-brainer for us to offer work to. They're a really good team member. Um, but I guess my point with all this is that sometimes you don't know what impact you're having as a business owner or an entrepreneur when you're offering people work and you're keeping them employed and you're giving them projects. And sometimes it's nice to hear that and it's nice to know that because you can get stuck in the weeds of trying to make a business work, trying to keep people paid so they can pay their mortgages, all that kind of stuff. And sometimes it's nice to have something like this happen. So this person who works with us internationally sent me a lovely message, basically just thanking us for the faith in them, for the belief in them, for continuing to give them projects. Because the difference it had made in their lives was that they were able to buy their first brand new car. And they said it was a goal of theirs for a long time. They were never sure they'd get to buy a brand new car, that they'd had cars before, but they were very much secondhand, and that this was a personal aspiration they had, was to be able to at some point buy a new car. And obviously I'm human, so someone thanking me for giving them work felt nice, that was fine. But more so than that, on a in a broader context, I guess, it's nice to think that you can have that level of impact on people, that your trust you give them, that trusting them with responsibility on projects does mean something to them, and that straight up it allows them meet some goals. And if one of your goals is I want to be able to buy a brand new car, and our projects that we pay you well to work on helped you get to that goal, that makes me feel good. I like that. And again, it was a nice thing to have happen on a day where I think we had proposals going out. There was a lot happening. It was really busy. I was definitely in the weeds running a business, as it were. So it was nice to be kind of shocked out of the weeds and remember that we as business owners can have a great impact on people, both positive and negative. And I think that positive one was very strong and impacted me significantly that day, possibly again just because we were under a lot of pressure that day. But again, nice feeling to have. I hope other business owners and entrepreneurs get similar messages, because I think it behooves us to remember that all the risks we take, all the work we do, paying people good wages or whatever, means a lot, both to people individually and I guess to the broader economy. So again, sorry, I'm waffling now. Nice feeling. Good to be thanked, I guess, and good to know that what we're doing helps people achieve their own goals.